Side. The most familiar name remains that of Bastian Schweinsteiger. The World Cup winner has been playing at centre-back recently. Named into the All-Star squad for a second time. He'll head to Orlando after this game, ahead of Wednesday's meeting with Atletico Madrid, where he will link up with, amongst others, a former Manchester United teammate in Wayne Rooney. In opposition today is DC's top scorer, returned from a family break back in England last weekend. Over a year in MLS now for Rooney, and his figures are impressive.
And on that occasion, but they've started reasonably well, the home side.
Schweinsteiger quick to close down Rooney again. It's going to be a fascinating duel, that one, between the two former Manchester United colleagues. They played 25 games together in the 2016-17 season. It's away from CJ Sapong. Rooney and Schweinsteiger will be teammates again next week when they both head after this game to Orlando to link up with the All-Stars. German World Cup winner captained them a couple of years ago when the match was played in Chicago. Russell Knaus. Rooney. Up against Schweinsteiger. Helped out here by Acosta.
For Chicago.
Got some defending potentially to do here from the set piece, which Rooney stands over. Holmholm organising those in front of him. He goes by Rooney towards Brion. Did well. DC sent at Audi Field in May in the 3-3. Here goes Acosta. Well, Rooney shifts into space for Leonardo Hara. Acosta had continued his run. Schweinsteiger and then Kappelhoff back there. The final touch again off the Dutchman for the corner.
Chicago looking disjointed for the first time. Pass was nice from Rooney out to Hara. Not for the first time. Kappelhoff.
It happened all season. Straight back in the team today. He moves this free kick. Gaitan takes the free kick in dangerously. Hamid with a touch. Kappelhoff trying to turn it in. It's blocked on the line. Sapong couldn't get there. Returned by Frankowski, and then Sapong goes for the spectacular. That's not as threatening, but that was close a moment ago as the Fire tried to force it in.
Yeah, brilliantly disguised free kick. Gaitan, it's well one at the far post, and I think Hamid gets a little bit fortunate there, pushes it into a dangerous area. DC United able to scramble it clear. Sets up from DC, they just haven't got the four players into the game. To this point, Ariola's hardly had a kick. This is Rooney and Acosta finally having a little bit of a ball.
Closed down by McCarthy, but he's first back to his feet again and sets off on a mazy run here. Rooney looks to take over. Rodriguez was the spare man just for a split second before again Kappelhoff got across.
Just opened up once again. Costa having an opportunity to dribble. Rooney eventually sorted his feet out, and Kappelhoff all a bit desperate.
Rooney and Acosta just unable to link as intended. Goes the half-time whistle, so the deadlock remains in Bridgeview at the break. Frustrating first half for Wayne Rooney and DC United going forward. The Fire actually with the better chances in the first period. Schweinsteiger and Frankowski taking over, and Hamid is called into action to keep out Brad Broniker. Well, just a shade over a minute played in the second half, and the Fire find a threat. It all came, though, from Donovan Pines. They're giving the ball away.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure who he's trying to pick out there, but he presents it straight to Nikolic. Well, the shooting opportunity.
Ornstein appealing for assistance from the referee, didn't get it, and now they could be caught short. Areola is looking for Acosta. It's neatly done, importantly done by Schweinsteiger.
Stretch for one of the first times tonight. Acrobatic clearance for Schweinsteiger doing the business.
Any guarantee for the Fire, given that Bill Hamid has faced 3 from the spot this season and it's yet to be beaten. It's Rooney finds Acosta. Ariola made the run through the middle. It switched wide instead to Leonardo Hara. Trying to catch out Chronom on his near post. It needed some. Clearance. the changes for that match, 7 from last weekend. 3 of this starting 11 also featured on Tuesday. Schweinsteiger helping his former teammate back to his feet. Teammates again, just to remind you, in Orlando next week, Schweinsteiger and Rooney. A bit too tight to him on that occasion.
He did. Nice passing from Moreno, punched in, and Rooney's very, very comfortable there, just popping it back. Definitely a foul. Not give too many of these away in a scrappy game like this, where it's very, very tight. We know that Wayne Rooney can just produce those moments of magic. He's done it so many times already in his MLS career.
5 goals in his last 7 matches in all competitions for DC United. 11 MLS goals for the season. Their team leader stands over the free kick. It's Wayne Rooney. It was very close. Good start by Cronholm, who watched it well. Threatening as they've looked from the drawn. DC have only won 1 of the last 6, but unbeaten in the last 3. This is how close Rooney came. Goalkeeper always likely to stop it. Goalkeeping coach, very familiar name here at the Fire. He played 215 games for Chicago and was actually in their side that won MLS Cup against DC United back in '98 against Ben Olsen. And works alongside him at DC United. Calvo striding forward. Here's Frankowski, good chance, Hamid in the way. Frankowski again, didn't reach Sapong. Clearance by Briant hit Durkin, and then Hamid is able to prevent the corner again. They breathe a sigh of relief.
Well, he's had a couple of efforts in this second half, worked the goalkeeper on both occasions. Calvo doing really well breaking forward. Slipped him in nicely.
Doing his job in helping DC to the clean sheet. That's confirmed by the full-time whistle here. No breakthrough in Bridgeview. It ends with honours even. Maybe not enough for Veljko Paunovic and the Chicago Fire in particular. They failed to fire and failed to score at home for the first time in MLS this season. A consolation of a first clean sheet in 12 since May. DC again have to settle for a share of the spoils on their travels. They missed a chance to go back second in the Eastern Conference Championship as a result of this. Chicago perhaps had the best chances, certainly more of them over the course of the 90 minutes, but couldn't find that finishing touch. Given the demeanour of both sets of players at the end, neither seemed particularly satisfied with a point apiece here, but it does finish at SeatGeek Stadium. The Chicago Fire 0, DC United 0. So that doesn't do an awful lot really for either side. DC will be slightly the happier, you would have thought, particularly given their position in the table. Their need wasn't quite as desperate as the host. DC with just 1 attempt on target in the whole of the game. Chicago 14 attempts, just 3 of those on target.